All right. Welcome to the second Bushbanter podcast. What we talking about today? Well, we're going to give you a quick update on the park situation in Toronto. We're going to give a special B-Day shout-out. We're also going to have a college update on the stats from some of your Toronto Maple Leafs. Finally, a Bush fan grievance she wants to get off her chest. And then what we're going to chat about next week. Hope y'all enjoy. All right. My name's G. Hill.
All right. Well, I'm here, Cam.
And Ray here.
All right, boys, welcome to another edition. Let's get a little team cheers. The
Cheers.
Bush
Team
Life
cheers.
Cozy.
I
Second
lost mine. I don't know where mine went.
Second
JP made
annual
like
episode.
Of course you
700 of
lost
them.
it. That's a classic Bushman moment. All right, well, let's dive right in. I think, Ray, you mentioned that you have a little bit of an update, courtesy of the Ontario government.
man.
The Toronto
So, yeah, it's
municipal
Toronto.
I know. I don't know what to say to all the fans out there, but I am just getting – I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I just think that we might have a shortened IBL season, if any season at all. I just don't
Take
know
that
what to
back.
say. I know.
Well,
I know.
why?
Well,
What do you
they've
mean? What was
announced
the news.
They've announced, no park permits until June 30th, meaning unless Jack Domenico has some high up connections.
Oh, you know he
I don't
does.
know if our beloved Leafs will be playing at the old pits until at least June 30th. Boys, what do you think?
Jack's definitely on the phone right now with Tori and being like, listen, it's called Domenico Field. Yeah, it's mine. I get it. You know.
We got to give the people what they want. They want a little bit of entertainment,
Well,
why don't we start-
30th. It's a
Well,
long
I went by
way
it today. When I went by it today, I saw a bunch of hipsters throwing a frisbee around in that park. And if that's the sports I have to watch for the whole summer, then shoot me in the head right now because I need some goddamn IBL in my life.
I know.
Well, why don't we do this? Let's start a little petition. I'll start it. We'll get Garrett. You'll send it out on Twitter tomorrow, so that the pits doesn't have to be under this quarantine.
Special exemption.
Yeah.
Completely against everyone's wishes.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think it'll get legs.
I think it'll get legs.
All right. Well, moving on a lighter note, I just want to give a special Bush birthday shout out to the man who tends the hottest of hot corners, our boy, number 17, Jonathan Sollozzo.
All right.
The conductor. Happy
The conductor
All right.
himself.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Any special Lazo moments before?
Well, I'm
we,
wondering
move
if he's
on
going to
here?
pitch this year again.
That's true.
Like, that's what I want to know. I
God.
want to know if
Oh
he's
my
going to
God.
get on that mound.
Well, he's been swinging that hammer out there in the train yards, just getting ready to throw some fire this year.
Yeah,
And you know what?
I love it.
10 home runs last year. Unreal for Lazo. I'm smelling a huge year again.
On a
coming
shortened
in hot.
season. On a shortened season. He had some games missed.
Yeah.
That's a big number. He could have been 15. He could have had the home run title, I think.
You know what? It's tough to play an IBL game at 7 o'clock on a Wednesday night and then have to jump on the train and drive out to Sioux Lookout, all right? So
it's hard
hats
enough.
hats off to my boy. Hats off.
All right, Ray,
Hats off.
Quick over-under on Sollozzo home runs. 10.
Shortened season? I'm going over for sure.
Take it
All right.
north, man. I'm going north.
Over for sure.
All right. Well, moving on. So after our, prolific first ever podcast, there's been, our millions and millions of viewers. There's been lots of interest, and as we mentioned, we'd like to, any of you players out there, managers, whoever it may be, who want to get involved, we're more than happy to have you on here and spit a little IBL heat. So there's two names who came up literally within 5 minutes of the podcast dropping. The first man is a gentleman by the name of Kyle McKinnon, the hitting coach for McPherson College, way out in the east, the University of Newfoundland.
Mac College Bulldogs.
The Mac College Bulldogs showed out all day. And then immediately afterwards, a fan favorite of the Bushmen and the IBL in general is a man by the name of Coach Tebow. I'll leave your real name out of this. This guy's a legend. He has
Uh-oh.
to get on the show. This
The
guy,
infamous Tebow himself.
dude, he's got 2 IBL championships in 03-04. He also was manager of the year in 2015, 3-time All-Star. I saw that you were a second-team All-Star behind, our boy Toppoli, who made the first-team All-Star in 2002. But Tebow, we'd love to have you on. Please be uncensored as you can, because we got to hear that true chatter about the IPL.
And it would be a great time that we would actually first meet. So it would be a really nice time to have a good conversation about the IBL. Because we do notice that we get a lot of love on our Twitter page from none other than Coach Tebow himself. And we love the love. And we're trying to bring that fire to the IBL that we know it deserves. So,
well, because the IBL has stories. The players in it, there are legendary stories.
It's a blue-collar league.
The blue-collar league. And it needs to happen. We need to tell those stories.
Oh, for sure. Just don't sell out your fellas, no names. We just want to hear what's
happening. No names.
Those bus rides from London to Toronto? There's been some stuff that happened the night before the boys are chatting about.
Man, there used to be a team out in Ottawa, too, the Fat Cats. There was some spicy bus rides.
Yeah.
All the way to Ottawa, because they would have been just totally on their own out there, right?
Oh, God. I can only just smell the carnage that happened.
Well, Ray, didn't your grandfather play on the Leafs?
Probably 100 years ago.
100 years ago, yeah.
Pre-IBL.
But I wonder if that was that must have been pre-intercounty. That was when they were a AAA club? Because it was 67. In 67, that was when they were no longer affiliated with the MLB, I think.
Yeah, well, there used to be a park down at near Hager's at Queen and Broadview.
Yeah. There's a plaque to it.
Yeah.
They had this
That's
guy,
where our old men saw that.
Yeah. There's
for sure.
And then they also played out behind Tip Top Taylor's down there.
They did play down at Lakeshore too. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
But I think that was their AAA team, right? The International League team.
Yeah, that's where Ferguson Jenkins played.
Old Handlebar Hank himself.
Handlebar.
I like it. The next thing I thought we'd dive into is, obviously we have no sports going on right now. RIP sports and actually being able to do anything.
RIP sports.
But
you know what? Let's do a cheers to RIP sports. RIP sports.
So I thought I'd do a college update from this season, to showcase three established members of this Toronto Maple Leaf squad. So the first one, our boy El Blanco, the king of swipe, Ryan Dos Santos, out of the Dodge City Conquistadors in Dodge City, Kansas.
I want one of those jerseys so badly.
Oh, Mississauga's
Dodge City
finest.
Is just the coolest sounding town and team name I've ever heard in my life. It's just straight out of an old-timey cowboy movie.
The guy has a curled sword too. It's not a straight edge. It's some fancy ass shit. So this guy's Sauga's finest, coming out of Cawthra Park High School. So this year, 303 average, 40 hits in 40 games, 24 ribeyes. He also was plunked twice, and he didn't have Necty there to protect him. So I don't know what happened there.
Are you serious?
He got plunked twice, he's crowding the plate because they know he's itching his swipe. And then, of course, we got to talk about the steals.
How many
15
steals?
of them. 15 of them on the year, which I think he was holding back.
What did he have last year in the IBL? 26?
24.
Oh.
Dude, I think he almost set the record, or he was close.
He had 24 in 25 games.
Dude, and
he gets on base, just send him. Just
what do you think his 40-yard dash time is?
2 seconds.
Dude, Deion Sanders, he fucking wiped the floor with him. That's all I gotta say. So that's a shout out Santos El Blanco. Glad you're back in town. Good year, buddy. Next
love
one,
that tweet
our boy,
about the Bush beer too. We love that tweet.
Yeah, that's why we're drinking only the Bush, man.
Oh, I like it.
Oh man,
I like it.
Next one, Heavy T, our boy Ryan Johnston with that cannon of arm. Went down to Bowling Green Falcons out of Bowling Green, Ohio. He had 32 starts on the year, 62 assists because he's bombing that cannon from short. 941 field percentage. He had 16 hits, 10 ribbies. 194 average. Obviously, we'd like a little bit higher. It did improve from last year, which is good. But we got your back, Heavy T.
Just throw it in.
Just throw it in. Just throw it in. Keep that cannon
Yes.
going. And you know what? We're
I
ready
throw
for
him under
another.
the bus. I got support for him.
Oh,
I can't
yeah,
hit a
come on.
friggin' fastball, so what am I saying?
Man, you know what? Heavy T, solid grandfather, solid family. And you know what?
Family.
That swamp dog home run that he laid out in the summertime. Come on.
In
Like,
the muck? Are you
and
kidding
just the commitment to play all season long, dive in. You know, that's
Dude.
that's not an easy infield to play in the
Oh,
Pits.
no.
The
We've
Christie
seen those
Pitts
pit
hop
hops.
is a real thing, all right?
Dude, that ski jump right at like short.
Dude. Oh man, come on!
Like-
There's no way you can train for that in any facility anywhere. And you know what? Playing on any of these American college teams, their facilities are probably a million times better than anything the Pits could ever hope to be.
A million is light, dude. Like, have you seen the Pits?
They have
like, do you remember
I
like
think they actually have granulated infield instead of just like hard compacted cement.
Well, don't you remember? I think it was last year or the year before, and there was like a rainfall either earlier in the day or the night before. And like that pit infield just turns to like straight concrete. And I can't remember what team it was, but we were like beaking the shortstop the whole game. He like dives to lay out for a ball. You just see him like crash into the ground. And he's just like down for the count. Like I swear he like cracked a rib. It's just like, oh man. Like,
you know what? As soon as we get a player on here, I can't wait to ask what it's actually like to slide or do any sort of infield move on that.
And to that point, and you fellas who play, we want you to message us because we need to hear some intel. So the final guy I want to bring up is our boy Coop. There it is. Cooper Lamb out of the Seneca College Sting, Toronto's finest. The guy had a 382 average.
Whoa.
Okay, 18 games played, 382 average. Only one jack, which I was shocked because Coop normally goes Yard City all the time. But hell of a game. We actually sent out a tweet about his walk-off jack, which was massive. Everyone should give that a look. 20 runs scored. He also had 4 swipes. So you know he's been barreling around the bases. And then he also was plunked twice. So, Nekti, wherever you're at, you got to take down some names and numbers, and you got to go get some justice for our boys.
You know what? I think he also won College Player of the Year as well. I don't know if you mentioned that, but I'm pretty sure he won Ontario Baseball Athlete or even Athlete of the freaking year. So
that's a standing
hats
O.
off to Coops. Hats off. Hats off. I love it. I love it.
What about Takamatsu?
Oh my God. Takamatsu had an absolutely thunderous year. Even though we only got to see him for one game last year, he's still a Leaf to me forever. And you know what? I think he was just getting ready or resting an injury last year. So, and I think he had a lights out season.
He did. Yeah, he had that shoulder injury. Yeah, no, he did. I sorry to put me on the spot there, Hager.
No, I found it.
Okay, all right. Take it away.
No, because he was playing at Oklahoma, right? Central Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Average, 384.
What?
1.127 on base percentage.
Unreal.
Or OPS. Is that on base
percentage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely OPS. Which is sparkling.
4 home runs, 16 ribbies. He's got his strength back.
I like it.
Did you guys,
get back here, bud?
Well, did you see his tweet? So I guess like he's in quarantine, so he can't do anything. So he's going on bike rides. And he just had a crash. And I saw Tops respond to be like, dude, you can't be biking. Like, you're so injury prone.
How buckled was he when he was biking? That's the real question.
Was it nature? Was it a nature ride or a pleasure bike ride? That's what I want to know.
Oh, yeah. It's on like one of those Bixies. He's just like trying to do a wheelie on a Bixie and just takes a spill. All right, boys. Well, we should do our 7th inning stretch.
Oh,
I like it.
I like the 7th inning stretch. All right.
I unfortunately cracked my other beer, so I can't re-crack.
Oh, muffin.
Oh, muffin top. Right? Oh, that's too bad. Cheers,
muffin
everyone.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're gonna dive into.
Think? Sorry, go for it. Go for it.
No, I was just going to say, one of our, like I said, we have millions of followers worldwide.
Yeah.
One of our followers actually was going by the pits the other day, and she happened to notice that the Ontario flag at the pits is tattered beyond hell. And Hager's is going to actually post this on our website or on this. But look at the shape of the Ontario flag in center field.
Oh,
so
my God.
all I got to say, Doug Ford, a.k.a. Dofo, if you're listening to us, we need a GoFundMe. We need to get that repaired.
You know what else I think we need out there?
Shame.
I think we need one or two more flagpoles and put a Toronto Maple Leafs
or maybe one
flag
of
up
these.
there as well.
Maybe
We'll get one of those in a year or two. We'll have a Bush Life flag up there also.
That's true. A Toronto Maple Leafs one would be nice.
I agree. So yeah, I mean, Dougie may be dealing with some other things right now, but
stuff that's a little more
some might be slightly more important. But again, maybe that's another. We'll start I'll do a Twitter poll tomorrow.
I think that's a good Twitter poll that we should start before opening up Christie Pits to everyone for the during the quarantine. You know what else? I want to see some pictures from all the Leafs, how they're hanging in there. Send them over to our old
if you're
Twitter
out
page.
there, what's going on? Quarantine and chill.
Yeah.
Well, how are you staying in
Molecular
shape?
girlfriend. We know that you're always active on that Twitter. Let us know how you guys are all doing.
All those schools are done too, right? All of them would have been like all the.
Schools are all shut down. Actually,
everyone's Zooming like we are, even though the FBI just warned anyone from using Zoom because your information's being sold. To see these beautiful mugs, I'm sure everyone's really looking for that info.
They can have it. They can have all my information. Yeah. It's not too interesting. In the summertime, spend my whole time obsessing over IBL. In the wintertime, obsess over Formula One racing. And
IBL.
And
you give
IBL.
us like IBL. You give us like IBL. It's like Christmas Day. I'm like opening a present. I get a message from Ray. It's not like Merry Christmas. It's like, dude, Brantford just signed this Dominican guy.
There's action, man. There's always action.
Oh man. All right. Well, I think this is a good second edition. I hope the critics out there spit fire at us. Let us know what we can do better, or just chirp us. We got thick skin. We're good for it. So again, remember to give us a follow. The Bushman1 on Twitter and on Instagram. We also have a website, surprisingly.
We're starting to work on it.
thebushman.com.
CA.
No idea how that was available.
It's 2020.
It's
2020. Yeah. We're all in quarantine, and we're branching out with our technological skills. So
I'm just going to say it's thebushman.ca.
Oh, no way. We got bushman.ca?
Yeah.
Yes.
How was that not taken?
Dude.
I had to bid on it, a couple mil, but it was fine.
I like it.
Hager's is in the red. He's got
deep pockets.
Look, I'm
the market crashing has no effect on you, Hager.
No. Dude, he's pouncing when it's like prices are rock bottom right.
This is when you buy.
This is when you buy.
But yeah, good podcast here, boys. So next week, what we're thinking, just to let everyone know, because I know you're like waiting on the edge of your seats to see what the hell's happening next week. What we're gonna do is we're gonna dive into a little bit. When you hear these like murmurs and all this noise coming out from the third baseline, the Bushmen actually do have some chance. They may not be that creative or intelligent, but we think they're fun. We think they're fun. They get after them. So we're going to dive into some of the chants that you guys can all learn about. And as well,
diving into like Haas can't toss.
Oh, Haas can't toss will be in there. And we'll dive into a little bit about the history of the Bushmen. Like how the hell did these 4, 5, 6, like the Bushman's bigger than these 3 people. How the hell
There's
we got
6
into
of us. There's 6 of us.
Well, we'll get them all on.
Oh,
exactly. And then maybe potentially some special guests. If you guys want to join, more than happy to have you. So with that
talk
being
baseball,
said,
talk IBL stories.
I do want to just point out, so every Wednesday we're going to be dropping this.
Okay.
So that'll be the thing. So we'll have a schedule every Wednesday. we'll be posting this. Just again, because there are millions of fans, we need to make sure that they understand.
True. Free up your
Yeah.
schedule.
Yeah.
Every
Free up the
Wednesday.
schedule. Yeah.
And
All
yeah,
right.
don't overload our direct message too on our social media accounts.
Oh, I encourage DMs. Slide up in the DMs. And with that said, bush life out. All right.
Have a
Cheers,
good day, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Love y'all.
Oh shit.
Oh.
No, I just spilled a bunch of shit. I thought you-